First and foremost, I'm going to catch us up, okay? Because I'm a very quick speaker. I want to tell you my life story in this much time. I was born gay in a farm community in a scary part of Ohio, okay? And that's going to tell you the whole story of my life in about 2 seconds and why Aveda has saved me, okay? I call it Aveda because it saved me. So let's talk a little bit about it. Joshua Stucky, Square One Salon. There are 7 salons. Actually, there are 6.5. One of them is a salon with a men's salon built into it. So it's 6.5, okay? We started out with 7 employees. They were our friends. None of them work for us any longer, but we're friends again now. And the salon now has 200 employees, and it's continually growing. And so 18 years of growth, how is that possible? Nothing grows for 18 years in a row. Well, Square One did. And I'm going to tell you how, and I'm going to tell you if you ever steal my saying, you're going to jail, because I'm getting ready to launch a workbook, a book for business. And the name of it is Remain Open to Remain Open. What does that mean? When I was a kid, my dad was a college professor at Wittenberg University in Springfield, Ohio. So my dad always told me, Josh, the only thing I want you to learn is to be open. Be open to whatever comes your way. The minute you close off, you're finished. And he's right. Yeah, absolutely right. So I got in business with 2 other business owners. One of them, moderately open. The other one pretty much closed off. And I, on the other hand, am open to anything. Anyone that you talk to about me, it's like the guy's crazy, he's energetic, he'll do anything you want him to do. If you want me to go jump in that river to make you some cash, I will do it. Don't mind, doesn't bother me. So it's all about remaining open to remain open. So it's kind of a play on words. Because a lot of businesses, a lot of salons, a lot of things that are going on this day and age have a big close sign attached to them. Amazon is killing things. Walmart is killing things. But we are in a prime place with salons. We really are. And one of the great reasons I love Aveda is because Aveda is open. You just heard what Sue said this morning. All the way back this morning, Sue said, we are listening to what you're saying. We're listening. They're open. They want to hear from us. I'm so excited about that because it makes you feel valued. It makes you feel valued. So here are the things that I recommend to my employees, to my friends, to just anybody that'll listen. A is get out there. If you're not in your community, you are failing. I repeat, if you are not in your community, you are failing, okay? How many of you love a fashion show? Me. How many of you love doing a bake sale? Me. How many of you love a drag show? Me. I'm in drag shows, that's why I love them. But listen, the thing is, all those things take place in the community, right? We have to get outside of our doors to participate in those things. When you're participating in those things, take the lead in those things. That's how Square One got to be huge. We started taking on everything you could possibly imagine. Most recently, we found out that the mayor of Dayton, Ohio is going to run for governor. Guess who called her the day after that announcement? I did. I said, who's doing your hair and makeup? I don't know. I have no idea. Well, we have 7 locations in the state of Ohio. And she's like, what does that mean? I'm like, you're going to be with us. And she is. And she looks amazing, by the way. Absolutely amazing. So that's all it takes. Number 2, remain vulnerable. Vulnerability is the greatest strength we have. I know what you're thinking. No, it is. If you are vulnerable, you are open to what people are bringing to you. The minute you meet that diva hairstylist, you know them, and you come up and you say, guess what Aveda's doing? And they're like, I've heard this a million times. I've heard it a million times. I'm not vulnerable. I'm closed. I'm shut. My number 1 comment is that when you're off work today, come meet me in my office. And we have a little row with each other. What's happening? Since when did you become closed off? You know, what happened in your world? You have to remain open. Moving right along, explain your worth. How many of you have reviews or you go and talk to your employer from time to time? Hopefully, when you sit in that chair, you're not waiting for them to tell you your worth. You're going to tell them your worth. That's not their job to look at you and go, you know what, you deserve a raise today. We thought it over. Excuse me? Guess what, you guys? We don't sell Square One. We don't sell Aveda. We sell ourselves. That's why people are coming to our salons. And I promised I'd point this out to the other salon owners. We had 12 people leave when Salon Lofts opened. We have 7 of them back. 7. Yes. Why? Why is that happening? We remained open. When people came to us and said, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, We didn't go, oh, it's too bad. How do you feel over there in the wilderness? We didn't do that. We said, you know what? If you want to come back and you believe in our culture, we will have you back. Don't ever do it again. Pretty simple. Carry on your culture. Probably the biggest thing that I bring to square one and where my worth lies is I carry on our culture. Because it is the piece, it is the vital piece that makes us who we are. There are a million salons, these salon closets, lofts that are open now, that are all over the place. Yes, salon closet. Talk about closed. Salon, what was I talking about? Salon lofts. You know, we got to carry on our culture. That's what brought these 7 people back. That's what did it. They would come to the door and go, oh, I don't feel like I'm a part of a family over there. Nobody talks to me. Nobody wants to be with me. Nobody picks me up and gives me a ride. Nobody is sad when my mother dies. Nobody cared that I had a baby. You know? And I look at every one of them and I'm like, boy, did you make a stupid decision. You really did. But they're vulnerable. There it is. They're vulnerable. They're walking in going, please don't hate me, Josh. Please don't hate me. Now, secretly, I hate some of them. But the bottom line is they're back in our business and they're doing a great job. And they are, what do you think they are? They're the best testimony we have. They are the best. We've had a couple people, Stephanie, Peyton, you know. We've had a couple people who are ready to walk out the door. And people stop them and go, don't do it. These things are how you grow. So 18 years into it, people are like, when you say grow, do you mean money? That's part of it. But really, it's about the people. And that's who you guys are. And I love seeing all these faces and everybody's excited and smiling and they want to be part of it and they want to grow their own culture because you are the reason people come into the salon. It has nothing to do with anything else. And if you don't do what's best in keeping yourself open, believe me when I tell you, it's over. I appreciate you inviting me here. I'm excited to be here. And hopefully I caught up some time for you, Kyle. I wanted to talk as quick as I could. And I also want to let you guys know this. If you are very interested in about culturing your own business, thesquareonesalon.com, glad to come to your business, been traveling all over the state, talking to people, you would be amazed what people will tell you about the culture in your business who work for you. You may actually be shocked. Some of them may be like, oh my gosh, I have an idea. And what are you going to do? You're going to remain open. Thank you.